Jen just started her lunch break. Food and skids make for an awesome Monday. That's what you like to hear. Like it. If you're blue, you don't know. Here you go. You know the words. Put it on the fridge. Get them out 10 subs. Right out of the gate like that. On the fridge, you're amazing. I love Racine with the 21 says, skids, never stop being yourself. I don't plan on it anytime soon, but I might. And if I decided to change everything about me, that would be a decision I made, and I make my own decisions. That's called being yourself. What's up? I'm just kidding. You're amazing. Thank you for that. So a little sip out of our Kevin. A little sip out of our
Kevin Bubbles Malone.
That's coffee. We're having coffee. How is everybody? We're going to be popping back on. We're going to get music going. We're going to get a second instance of OBS. Doe Barrel with the 9 months. Hup, 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 and hup. Okay, hold on. We're going to move some stuff around. While we're getting ready for this, would you guys like to hear a story? Is it too early for a story time? Here's what we'll do. Okay. We'll wait a little bit, and then I'm going to give you guys a story time. Okay. I'm going to give you guys a story time, and you guys are going to be like, what the heck is going on? Are you serious? But hey, this is when it happened. And it was this morning, by the way. When it happened, I was like, oh my gosh, that's so embarrassing. Well, I got to tell people this now. So I'm going to, because I am a glutton for punishment. Well, I am. Homie in the body, homie body, homie body. Starting that replay buffer, nooch. And Mimi is listening with their face. See, now that's somebody who's paying attention. Should you make a bologna sandwich? I mean, is there any time where a bologna sandwich is just no good? In fact, didn't George's mom make a bunch of bologna sandwiches for everybody one time? Right? Joke of the day. What do you call a person that refuses to fart in public? A private tutor. I think that's pretty good. Bologna? What's bologna? Bologna's num and nums. I haven't had bologna in a long time. Which is weird because my bologna has a first name. It's Homer. My bologna has a second name. It's Homer. Let's bring up some music and let's settle into today's stream. Let's all just have a good time and hang out. Impulse, thank you for that raid, buddy. Huge raid coming in from Dibbledop. Caden with the 7 months. All you raiders, welcome on in. I waited for you because I have a story time. I have a story time for you. Okay? Here it comes. Almost. We're going to wait 20 seconds. Impulse, thank you for that raid, dude. Let's get some music going. And then we will, And then we will tell it's a gym story. Okay. Okay. It's going to be a gym story. But it's going to be one that you guys are going to be like, what? So anyway, I'm going to get right into it. So I go to the gym this morning, as I do every Monday through Friday, to the best of my abilities, for the most part. You get all 5 days in every day. Feeling good about that. And when I'm done with my workout, okay, my process is this. I do all the weights, and then I do 30 minutes on the, and then I do 30 minutes on, oh, I said gem story? No, gym story. And then I do 30 minutes, or I do a bunch of weights, and then I do 30 minutes on the treadmill. And then after that, I go do the steam room. Okay. How do I do the steam room? I take off my shoes and socks. I have flip-flops with me, and I'm not saying there's anything bad about being barefoot in the steam room. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I got to wear flip-flops. So I go in there, and there's a towel. They have towel service at the gym. Grab a towel, go into the steam room for 10 minutes, whatever. Come on down. Come on. So it's IVZ says, conceal the dogs, talking about your toes. But there's another whole layer there, dude. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I go in there. I'm in the steam room for 5-10 minutes. I've been doing this a billion times. And I come out, and typically it's a steam room. So, you're really moist afterwards. And I towel off, go through my process. Time to get home. Tell off, and I tell off, and then I go and I always weigh myself every day, you know. And then I tell off. I come back, and I can't believe it, guys. This is not like me. I put my disgusting wet towel on the place where people sit. Like there's like benches in there. Are you listening? It's like right, you know, like they have my locker, and the lockers are for anybody. You know what I mean? They have like codes that you can do on the fly. And I am embarrassed because I've never done that. I always hang it like on the metal handle so that it's just, you know, air drying or whatever. And I put my disgusting wet towel on the bench. It's gross, right? But I felt bad. So I grabbed it real quick, threw it over my shoulder. Like, sorry about that, everybody. Just grab that. I wasn't done with this anyway, so I'm drying myself off more. No shirt on. And I'm like, okay, that's all right. That's all good. Oh, wait a minute. There's my towel. Yeah, you heard me right. And then I saw my actual towel, which was hanging where I always put it, which is hanging off the handle. And I'm all, ah! I made like an audible noise, like not too much, but I was like, ah, and I'm not like a super duper pooper scooper germaphobe. Okay. Tin Hat Cap with 1,000 biddies. You're amazing. Thank you for that. Thank you, Tin Hat. I'm not like a super duper pooper scooper germaphobe. I'm really, really not, but I felt that. And I was like, oh, and so I'm like, what do I do? Because now I'm like, now there's somebody around here who's like, where's my towel? Where's my disgusting towel I placed right here where people sit? Now I'm like kind of like extra mad because I'm like, when I thought I did it, I was disgusted with myself. And I couldn't believe I did that because I never do that. You know what I mean? But I thought I did. And I'm like, no. So I may have just now gotten out of a exceptionally hot shower. I have a blood bond with whoever used that towel now. I'm telling you right now, whoever did, I don't know. Nobody fessed up to it, but there's like several dudes in there. And I do wonder if they were like, why did this dude just take my towel? You know what I mean? And I didn't even, or who took my towel? You know what I mean? I don't even know who it was, but it was just insane. I can't believe that happened. And the thing is, it's not even, it was probably just, you know, steam room moisture. I get it, but ew. And I'm not hey, I'm telling you, people walk into the steam room all the time barefoot. It's fine. You know what I mean? I'm not a germaphobe, but I know that people are just like a little bit more free about that stuff. And I respect that. And I'm just like, but I kind of want to be like, hey, gentlemen, which one of you put your disgusting wet towel on the place where we sit? Who did that? Like I want to say, because it's like, there's just certain things that we shouldn't have to say. You know what I mean? Look at that. Your gym membership comes with free athlete's foot. That's my number one. That's why I wear flip-flops into the gym, into the steam room rather. That's why I do it. Cause I'm so afraid of getting like straight up athlete's foot. You know, what's crazy is some people go into the steam room with shoes on. I cannot do. Right. Ender Mace with a new Prime sub. Welcome to the Skiz family. How am I, buddy? Look at this. Llama Ninja with a new tier 1. Welcome to the Skiz family. That I can't do. I cannot do it in shoes. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's got to be flip-flops. I don't get it. I have done it in shoes before one time because I forgot my flip-flops and I was not going in barefoot. And I was like, I got to get out of here. There was just something. My feet were like, what are you doing to us? Not W with the 200 biddies. Scoots with the 200 biddies. Reagan with the 2 months. Lorux with the 63 months. Bloody Valkyrie with the 100 biddies. That is a hard name. Caden with the 7 months. How am I about it? Again, on the Fritz. Gifting out those 10 subs. What's up? We got those buddy bombs rolling for on the Fritz, didn't we? Not even flip-flops. What does that mean? And that's the other thing. And hey, again, guys, everybody listen to me. I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Not judging. I'm not doing it. A lot of people like to go into the steam room in their birthday suit. I don't get it. Not necessary. It's just not necessary. There's no need. There's no need. There's no benefit coming your way. Put that thing away. I'm just saying. And hey, not judging. I just, that's no thanks. What's written on the mug? What are you talking about? This is the famous
Kevin Bubbles Malone, Refrigerator Jimmy Mad-Eye Dugan.
That's my Bubba. And by the way, in case you didn't see over an Impulse stream when I was visiting him, Scar has righted the ship and brought me back another Kevin Bobbles. He added Kevin Bobbles bacon to it, which was very, very sweet. When he so callously murdered my Kevin Bobbles happy guest yesterday, live on stream. And he tried to play it off like it was an accident. Not having it. Not having it. So he did the right thing. At least I think it was him. I'm sure it was him. I'm sure it was him. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Are you guys listening with your faces? Because let me tell you what I'm thinking. So this here is now functional. And we're happy about that. And a big part of me wants to design the entrance, right? And I'm thinking about using black shulker boxes. However, I also think with my face that it might make a lot more sense. If I do, you know what I mean? Oh, how about that? You guys want to see the game? Are you sure? Do you want to see the game? I didn't think it was necessary. I thought my face was enough. All of a sudden, it's not enough. Look at even Jeb's on it. What do you want to see the game for? I'm a good storyteller. Let me tell you what I'm seeing here. Right now, we're looking at redstone. We got a redstone torch up there. Gem's here. And Gem is lighting fire to my base. Why are you doing that? Stop! Oh, and it's now out of control. And the base is up in flames. I'm just kidding. All right, let's do this. Sorry about that. All right. So here we go. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking rather than go and... you better not. Rather than... build this entrance... Right. First of all, I do like the up and down. I really, really do. I think what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and commit all the way to a skulk sensor. Now, I said I made a little oath in blood just now on Dibbledop stream that I'm never doing redstone on stream again. But I don't see this as redstone. I just don't. And maybe I'm wrong, and I'm probably going to learn the hard way that I'm wrong. And then if that's the case, then we're just going to be at peace with that. Also, yeah, this is awesome. This was advice given to me by Etho, and it is a game changer. Look at this place. Once you open up one skylight, this one needs to be plugged up. But look at this place. Once you open up one skylight, look at this place. How much different lighting it is. Like there's Fulbright, and it's not that far off. When I didn't have that skylight, it was crazy dark in here. Don't you think? Plug it up and let's see. All right, let's do it. All right, let's plug this up. Where is it? Hup. I said hup. Is that the one? Yeah. Okay, so there it is without it, right? Let's have a peek at that. Now, let's break that out. Look at that. Look at that. Is that insane? That's an absolute game changer. I'm so grateful that Etho told me about that. I did not think it would have... I knew that there'd be some kind of difference, but that to me is a very, very big difference. And I really like it. I do. You know what I mean? Use it for Persona! You're not wrong. Well, the thing is, I'm already going... That's me. That's smashing... night vision in people's faces. You love it. You love it. Not W with the 200 biddies. Calibor with a new tier 1. Welcome to the Skiz family. All right, let's go and grab... well, I should probably do... I'm going to do Tango a favor. Let me take some skulk sensors off of his plate. I'm just trying to be a good guy here. Last I heard, he's just like his storage is all sorts of like muddled up, and he needs somebody to free him of some of his belongings. And I am a good friend. Okay, this is called sacrifice. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Fritz getting another sub over to Day and the Man. Hum about it. Does he really not have any? Okay, well, I was trying to be a good guy and take skulk sensors off of his plate. Skulky bits. Okay, there we go. Okay, there's more stuff up here. What? I don't need that many. I need literally one. Okay. So there it is. That's skulk sensor. But we need a calibrated skulk sensor. Where's the thing? Don't I need a thing? I wonder if I have some of those. What are those called? I forget what. Amethyst. Thank you. I'm like, what is the word I'm looking for? Amethyst. Gimme, 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 gimme. Bum, 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 hum about it. And hum about it, hum about it. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Right side. Okay, how is there a right side? What does that mean? Over here? No. No. Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Okay. You know what, Tango? I'm doing this for you because we're friends and I care about you, buddy. How do you do this? What do you need? I forget how many it is. What is it? Is it 3 of them? More? How does he not have a crafting table anywhere? What is happening? I'm just keeping his plate. He asked me to house sit. Oh yeah, I should. Thank you. Up, up. Thank you. It's in the corner. Right there. Thank you. God, you guys know everything. It is 3. Okay, very good. All right, so there it is. Found it. No big deal. Now we're going to God, look at this. Is great, dude. Let's do that again. This is when you're in his storage room and you look up, that's what you see. Insane. I don't even know which way is my plate. Why did I build this mountain so big? Hello, Kevin Bobbles. And it's all lit up. Lotus, thank you. That mountain was hard work. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. So here's what I'm thinking. Let us eat. And I'm thinking that the skulk sensor Hamibana should be literally down here, like dead center of the door. And we're going to wrap it in wool. Let me get some wool. We'll wrap it in... Which wool do we not care about? We'll do light gray. Whoa. I didn't mean to dog on the light gray there. Light gray never gets chosen for wool. And I open the chest and he's all, today's my day, guys. He's going to pick me. And then I preface it with, who do I don't care about? You. And he's like, oh. Sorry about that, light wool. Light gray. Sorry about that, honey man. All right, let's get down there. Now, if I want it to be quiet, I have to waterlog it, right? Right, guys? If I waterlog, I haven't done this in a while. If I waterlog the skulk sensor, it will stay quiet for me, right? Tell me I'm not crazy. Or I might be crazy. I might be crazy. Oh, J-Mac, you got a message. What I missed? I missed it. I said no redstone on stream ever again less than an hour ago. I did. This is not redstone. This is a calibrated skulk sensor. That's not redstone. You want to know the truth, everybody, is I'm not good at redstone, obviously. I don't even consider what I did yesterday as redstone. Yeah, there was a pulse extender. That's not that big of a deal. This is not that complicated. But it was for me because it was, you know what I mean? But I really, at least I'd like to believe that what we're doing now is not very complicated redstone. And for most of you, it's not. And for me, it's not either. I got to believe. That's the key. What I need to do is I need to believe. If I just believe that this is going to be no big deal, then it might be no big deal. Watch how easy this is. It's going to clear this out. Got to speak all confident like. Right? I built decked out. This is no problem. Anyways, so we got to find a way to... the bottom line is I got to get the signal from the redstone or from the skulk sensor to where we need it to be. And that is the part I'm a little worried about. But we're going to figure that out. All right, now, what am I going to do? Actually, we're going to go even lower. We're going to go even lower. What is this mess down here? Okay, so the bottom line is we need that to stay. This cannot be messed with. Okay? And in fact, this button here is what is driving everything. If I can just get this calibrated sculpt sensor to go straight. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna grab this guy here. And I'm gonna dig that out. We don't need that. Don't need that. We're gonna whatever we don't need. We just want to move it out of the way for now. Let me go down one more block because that's something you gotta like is that it travels a good distance. You know what I mean? The sound does. Okay, so I'm thinking just right underneath this is fine. Right here. Don't you think? I know. Alpha, I know. Alpha Kappa. Is this a bad idea? Probably. Where is my... Here it is. All right, now. Hop. I forget which way it travels. No. This way then? Okay. All right, so any sort of sound will do. Grab our wool. And let's start wrapping this fella. Okay, so I want people who come up to my door. I want it to trigger when they're right about here. Right about like here. So let's go all the way around this thing like so. We're gonna do a big old tube around this guy. The other side's gonna be a little hard because there's some stuff there, but we're just gonna have to be cool with that. Now, where do I want this? Over here? Yeah, this is it. Where'd my wool go? My God, look at this. Light gray wool and stone is like the same block. It looks the same. Maybe this was a bad choice using this gray. Just giving this gray even more reason to feel like I don't like it. Oops. Wool slightly more brown, but almost, it's crazy, right? Look at this. There's wool, there's the gray. Like that is a very subtle difference. Very subtle. Dang it. All right, we'll get that. We'll put that back in a second. That's my bad. We'll put that guy back in a second. All right, here's the deal. Before we do any more, let's finish the job here. We need this signal to come up to the same spot. We're going to figure that out right now. I said I would never do redstone again. I'm going to break my door doing this, aren't I? Why'd you guys make me do this? When's the next snail race? I don't know. I have to look at that, actually. You raise a good point. Well, you do. I'm going to end up breaking something. I know it. I don't even care. It's my body. I do what I want. If I end up breaking the whole door, I break the whole door, and I fix it offline, and we'll move on to the next project. I just really want to do this. I think I need to actually probably start climbing right away. Ooh, in fact, can I do... Yes. I mean, that probably didn't really help us that much, but it's still neat. We're going to go up that way, go up this way. I'm going to end up breaking it. 'Cause 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 ' Okay, so there it is. Right there is where it comes in. Right there. We're kind of close here, actually. Hold on. Right here, right through that wood one right there. Can I see it? Look at that. All right, let's clear this out. Need the space. Right there. We're asking this to go quite a distance. We're gonna be at peace with this. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna come up this way, come over here, and come with me. Do this. I'm gonna bring this up to there. Watch, this is gonna end up working like perfectly, and we're gonna get lucky. That's what's gonna happen, you know. In fact, check this out. Are you watching? Are you watching? Let's come up this side. We're kind of close, believe it or not. It might not do it, but we're going to see. Up. Okay. I think that's the block right there that we need to charge. This one here. That guy there. This is not going to be easy. And I'm sure there's a better way to do it. There's 1,000 ways to do it. Okay. Let's just call it what it is. I said I would never do it, and I'm doing it already. I just want it to work. All right. We're going to figure that. We're going to actually, let me do this. Why don't we do this? I just don't want to twist and turn this any more than I have to. What if I do this? Dude, it's really close. We're really close, dude. Yes, we are. Hold on. If I break that. Wait a minute. Woo-hoo-hoo. Get up there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Look how close we are. We're so close. We're going to do this. Okay, what is happening? I'm just going to do this. Okay. Bottom line is, if I can get a signal to come into this fella here, then we are in a place I like to call business. See this? You struck the challenge. You see that? Okay, this is why impulse carries around enter pearls, by the way. This is why he does it. Very smart. This is why he does it. Bringing this. Okay. So I'm going to charge this guy here. Like so. Dump, 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 dump. Bop, ba, da, bop, bop, bop. What'd I miss? All right. All right. Now we're going to read mod chat now. Oh, it's on Wednesday. Nautilus race on Wednesday. Okay. Nautilus race on Wednesday. I think I'll be making it. I should be. I gotta practice again. Pro gave me that excellent lesson and I've already forgotten everything. Pro gave me a great lesson and I forgot it all already. I forgot it all. We don't. Zitz doesn't have anything on the books right now, but you know, we always have fun. You know, we're always open to something. So I'm sure there could be something on the way. gosh, I better put those back in. Okay. Bump, bum, bump, bum. All right, really should have. I should really should have built this first, but I didn't. Oh, here, look. There's an opportunity. Check this out. Up, up. Okay, we're gonna do this. Oh, crap. It's kind of in the way, though. Hold on. I'm just going to break it. We'll figure it out later, maybe. I'm going to break you down, too. What's up? Why isn't it working? Is the signal too weak? I think I need to boost it. It's getting to it. I think I need to boost it. I gotta boost it. I gotta get a repeater involved here. Question is where? There's no opportunity for one. Yeah. This is me one of those things where I'll be like, oh, I'll do it later, and then the stream will end. I'll be done in a minute. I know I had... Did I not have repeaters on me? I'm just taking that door that we made yesterday, and I'm doing it with a skulk sensor instead now. Yeah, I should just bring the redstone up. Bump, 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 bump. But it deet 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 deet. Can you guys can hear the music, right? Salsa Reno with the tier 2, 51 months on that tier 2. Always makes me want some salsa. By the way, when I buy salsa, there's a chance I may or may not buy like 4 or 5 jars at a time. I already said it. Got to get that off my chest. Probably bring this entrance out more too, so we can hide all this nonsense. All right, why? I think I got, yeah, I really do think I need to get a repeater in here somewhere. And there's, well, that won't do me any good because that's where the signal's already strong. So, where can I put this fella? It is looking like nowhere. What I could do with my face is I could move this whole thing back one. It just makes the entrance a little bit thicker. All right, if I were to move everything this way a little bit, but that just really, that muddies the waters. We don't want to do that. I don't want to muddy the waters anymore. My favorite salsa, you know what's funny is I actually don't know the name of it. What is it? It's a restaurant style salsa. I'm trying to remember the name of it. And the only place I know where to get it is Fry's. You think I broke the pulse extender? I'm not understanding how I did. I think I just, because the power's getting to it, right? Look, you can see it light up. See that, dude? It's lighting up, but comparators don't boost a signal. I think it's just, yeah, it's just dead right away. We need to boost it. That's what's happening. Let's see what's going to be the best way to do this. Let me think. I've seen a repeater. I just got to get a repeater in here somewhere, which I could do something kind of silly. I mean, this is not the best idea, but it's an idea, and I don't love it. Right? Let's do this. Break that. All right, it's working now. You can hear it working. And now I'm stuck. All right, let's have a look at this. All right. So you walk up, and you're like, can I come in, honey? I gotta see if I can. Ooh. It's wool. Hold on. But it's so quick. Why is it so quick? Did I use all the wool? It's quick because the extender. Yeah, so I made this door yesterday so that pulls down and the top pulls up. And it's kind of nice, but I wanted to react to a skulk sensor. I'm a little confused why it's here. Hold on. So quick. It's just the bottom line is it's a weak signal coming in. It's really that simple. I need the repeater to be a lot closer to these comparators. I think the repeater that boosts the signal is just a little too far away. It's not much. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it takes it down by a level of 7 by the time it gets there, which, I understand isn't ideal, but that doesn't seem like it's enough to be that bad. But it apparently is. Okay, I think I need to do this, everybody. Are you watching? Watch. I hate to say this, but we might have to bring this over this way. And bottom line is we need to get this signal closer. This is not ideal what I'm doing here. I know that. Believe me, I do. It's just going over again. It's going over and over again because it's like tripping us up. All right, I'm doing this offline. No, naughty. No more. No more. I'll do that offline. I'll be done in 2 seconds. Your pulse extender has 3 dusts and 2 comparators. That's normal. The problem is the signal getting to the pulse extender was very, very weak, which means all I was doing was extending a weak pulse. Did I break the pulse extender? What do you mean? Oh, it goes woo, woo. Oh, I did. You're right. Gotcha. That's what happened. Okay, you're right. I didn't know I even broke that out. Hup. Okay, that's a lot better. That's a longer okay, but it is still looping. You know why? Watch this. All right, let me get some more wool. No, that's not gonna fix it. If that's delayed too much, it's going to end up tripping that again. So the answer is no. We're not going to do that right now. If that piston is delayed too much and that skulk sensor resets, then it just goes into this infinite loop because it just ends up tripping it again. You know what I mean? Offline. I've learned my lesson-ish. Offline. We're doing it offline. We'll say this though. You see this entrance here, guys? This entrance is stupid. So is this over here. I was just playing around. But this entrance here is stupid. I think I want to fix this because ultimately in the main base, there will be a place you go to in order to get back to here. Yeah? So let me clean this up real quick. Not for the love. We're going to clean all that up. Is TwitchCon EU coming up? Is that the deal? Okay, let's find this zombie because I hear it every once in a while too. I do. I hear it every once in a while and it's pretty annoying. Let's find him. Where is he? Where is it? I'm telling you, I feel like I hear the zombie all the time, and all of a sudden now I just don't know where it's at. Because I kind of want to get rid of it myself. It's not. I don't think it's as loud for me as it is for you guys, but it is. Oh, and a skelly. Ooh. I have no torches. I have no idea where this guy is. Can't hear him anymore. Oh. Ooh. Oh my gosh. What in the world? Where are these jerks? Ooh, that guy's loud. Over here. I'm gonna kill him so hard in the face, dude. Come here, Cletus. Where is this guy? Where is he? Yes. Hey, hi. No. There's a cow down here. Ha ha. Take it. Okay. Come on, Mr. Cow. I got to put a light down here, buddy. Come right back and do that. Cow, come on. It's not safe in here, dude. There's jerks. Time to get a torch. Let's put that in there and let's put this to rest. My goodness gracious. That zombie and that skelly have been torturing me long enough. Did I pick up an egg? I did. I did. It's gonna be a chicken? No. All right, let's go. Let's get in there and let's light that up and we don't deal with it any longer. Ah, that's nice. Okay, it's getting kind of risky now. It's kind of fun. Ooh. I haven't been down here yet. Look at all this grass down here. And now I hear another jerk. Oh, zip it. Okay. See, dude, now we're good. But I hear a zombie. He'll go away. He'll go away. I don't think that zombie's holding anything. Hey, piggy. There's pigs down here too. What are you guys, what in the world? What is going on down here? Are you guys running your own little speakeasy? Look at this egg. That's a blue egg. It's totally a cow kit. Yeah, let's let these here. Let's give everybody a path out here. Here, buddy. You want to get out? Come on. All of you can get out now if you want. It's your call. I know. Hey, I discovered your speakeasy, but I'm cool, man. I'm not going to tell the fuzz. All right, we can still say fuzz, right? All right. That's right. I am the fuzz. That's right. I am the fuzz. All right. Are you good, Mr. Cow? Am I right below my storage room or something? Oh, yeah. All right, I don't even know how I came in, so we're just going to leave in a way at least that we know we can get out. Oh, my gosh. I'm eating these pork chops right in front of these pigs. This way, maybe? Okay. Look at these blue eggs everywhere. Okay. That was really deep down in there, but we did it. We got it. We did it. All right, what am I missing? What do we got? It's a PETA meeting place. Oh, I got a raid from Hypno. Thanks, Hypno. How about him? What? What did I miss? What did I miss? Oh yeah, the raid. Yeah, Hypno, you're the man. Thank you, dude. I've seen Impractical Jokers, Fluffy Bunnies. Are you kidding me? Everybody thinks I am Joe Gatto. Now here's the deal. I really like Impractical Jokers. I really, really do. I don't like it when they try to get the stuff where they got to tell the person what to say. I don't like when they do that and they make them like say mean things to strangers. That's the only thing I don't like, you know. Aussie Joe gifting out those 5 subs. You're amazing. Get those buddy bombs rolling for Aussie Joe. That's like half the show. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, they do it more than they should. I understand signing up to be embarrassed, but I don't like the idea of signing up to embarrass people who did not sign up for that. This fan says, you are Joe Gatto, but more handsome. I'm going to tell Joe that if I ever meet him. And he's going to be like, that's not saying much. That's what he would say, too. That's what he would say, I bet. Joe Gatto does crack me up, though. All right, let's think about this for a second. So, with this being all said and done, like I said, I'm going to fix this later. Let me grab some dirt and let's fill this back in real quick. To the best of our abilities. And we will refocus on it later. I have 6 dirt. Come on. We will refocus on this later. And what I would like to do is I would really like to focus on this entrance, everybody. Okay? I want to focus on this entrance to the storage room because right now it's too dumb. It's just too dumb. And if this is my place here, then I'm imagining something of sorts. Maybe right here to get back to my storage room. Maybe like maybe right here. Maybe right here. We got to figure it out. Maybe to get there, it'll be just like a quick little underground thing. But the bottom line is it needs to line up with where this structure is. I'm going to say right here. Okay, decision made. Okay, that should be more than enough. And let's carve this guy back. This gives Tango Season 7 Toon Tower vibes. You know, look at that. Jeez. The original one was the original building that is no longer gave those vibes big time. But this one is pretty different. Okay, so entrance. Go one more over. Okay. Oh, the pockets, everybody. The pockets. Oh, the pockets. The places you'll go. I'm putting stuff away. What's the cat noises? You talking about the ghast out there? Is that what you're talking about? Okay, let's go. Where is my... Here we go. No, that would be bones. I'm good. Etho. He's been on. He's just waving hi to Dibble-Dop.
He's saying hi to me.
Jeez.
I have a bone to pick with you.
I can't wait to hear it. What's up?
You said, never again will I do redstone on stream. I go to eat a chicken sandwich, decide to put on Skizzy's stream, and what's the guy doing?
Listen to me.
Redstone
It wasn't really redstone.
I
I needed to get a thing. I just needed to get a
Bro.
skulk sensor to the same signal that I had already set up. And I'm like,
And then what happened?
And I said, if this doesn't work, then I'm just going to stop and come back to it. And that's what I did. I stopped and I was like, I'll do this offline. I'll be done in 2 seconds.
Yeah, dude.
I allowed
I was
myself.
gonna eat my sandwich like, I gotta go talk to this man. Because, like, literally we had the conversation like an hour ago that you're never gonna do redstone on stream. I tuned in, you're doing redstone on
Why
stream.
are
What
you in
thinking?
my chat in your own echo chamber? They all said the same thing. The thing is, but hey, I said, I just got to get a pulse. All I got to do, I said, all I have to do is get a skulk sensor signal to the button that I'm already doing and we'll be fine. And if it doesn't work right away, I'm just going to come back later. So I did. So I stopped and I'm doing something else now.
Okay, good. don't even look at the redstone. Don't even glance that direction. In fact, give me some blocks. I go cover it up. Cover it up.
Here, right behind you. There you go. Where did my concrete go? I got lost.
Okay, I'll let you go.
No, hang on.
I just had to give you grief.
I know.
I gotta design stuff. I think I might have to go in the creative world. I don't want to,
Boo.
but I think I have to.
No fun.
Yeah, I know.
I really need to embrace it. I'll tell you that.
I'm gonna embrace skiz. I don't want to work.
No, that's not what it is. It's that I don't want to do creative.
I know.
And it's such a
Yeah,
dumb
but this
way
one
to
I
be.
think I'm gonna have to do. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to do. Otherwise, I'm gonna flub it too hard.
It's
if
the
I don't
smart
go.
thing to do. That's the smart thing to
Yeah.
do, buddy.
What are you doing here?
I'm just making my entrance to my storage room.
You can come out over here.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be right through here. So the ultimate structure will probably have like a secret hatch over in the back left corner here. That just goes.
Oh, wait! Don't. I haven't done it yet.
Oh, I got to do this now.
Get out of there! Get out of there! Get away! Get away! Get away! There we go.
Get away! Get away! Get away! Get away!
There you go.
Oh, man.
Spoiler wall.
Yeah. Do this later. It was fine. But you know what's funny, dude? It's the same. I said I'm never doing it again, and because I had made the comparison that it's like getting advice from people at the New York Stock Exchange, and then I was like, I'm just gonna try to do something real quick. I'm like, oh, that didn't work, and then the New York Stock Exchange just kicked into high gear, dude. Just started screaming this, that, blah, that. I'm like, okay, I'm definitely coming back later.
I would have chimed in, but I had chicken sandwich in my mouth.
Chicken sandwich.
Buffalo
Chicken sandwich. What? Yum. That
Yeah, I
sounds
wish I was
good.
having another one right now.
Oh,
I'm not even
dude.
hungry. It's so good.
If you had what I had for breakfast, dude, you would not. And that's the problem with what I make for breakfast after the gym is that I am. Not
you
hungry
load up.
I am not hungry for hours afterwards. You want to? Oh, but I am going to say this. I'll say this and I'll let you go. Okay. I'm calling out pups right now. Calling her out.
Uh-oh.
You guys ready for this? I'm calling out pups. So I've been limiting, really trying to focus on the macros, which means I've become quite cognizant of how fatty like cheese is and stuff, And so I almost never have cheese, very little, but I'm focusing on my protein and blah, blah, blah. Okay. Anyways, every once in a while, okay, we'll be like, I'm making smash burgers. Let's make smash burgers once this week. Now we do very lean meat, so that's good, but it is 2 pieces of American cheese on it. You know what I mean? So it ends up like that's very fatty. So I told Pups, I'm like, I'll do smash burgers tonight. She's like, okay, sounds good. So I streamed yesterday. I was all excited to make smash burgers. I I finished my stream. I came out to get started. And she had made tuna casserole.
Tuna casserole.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you did Redstone on stream. I think you deserved it.
Look what Pups writes. I waited to eat for 5 hours. I was hungry. But it's worse than that. I'm like, you made tuna casserole, which is my favorite dish in the world. Anybody knows that would be if I was on death row, that would be my final meal. My wife's tuna casserole is the craziest in regards to how good it is. And I'm like, I was going to make smash burgers. You know what she said? She said, you can still make them. So we had smash burgers and tuna casserole last night, dude. So
smash burgers with tuna casserole in between the buns.
No, it didn't go on the burger. But now I want to try that.
Wait, is this the same tuna casserole that literally potato chips go in?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the one
and
that
suddenly I'm hungry again.
Yeah. Pups made it one time when Impulse was over hanging out. This was years ago. And I just gonna say it, okay? You call it what you want. Here's the counter. And here's the tuna casserole. And Impulse got himself some tuna casserole. We sat down, we watched TV, and Impulse finished his, and he quietly got up and went back and went, seconds, please, and came back. And I was all, it's good, isn't it? You're all, yes.
and then I was embarrassed, so I waited till Skiz went to the bathroom and I got thirds.
No, you did not. Oh God, I would though.
It was good, but yeah, not the most healthiest thing in the world. But that's typically how it goes, isn't it?
It's good for SpongeBob would put it when SpongeBob was trying to sell the Krabby Patty to Squidward. He's like, it's good for your soul, and that's how I feel about tuna casseroles. Sometimes you got to say, you know what, a little bit of caution into the wind. Today I'm doing tuna casserole and maybe a little bit of heroin, but tomorrow I'm back on the treadmill.
Dude, this is cool. I like this little bit right here.
You like that? Thank you.
I like that little bit.
Yeah, I was just playing around.
I like it. All right, I'll let you get back to it. I
hate it when you do that.
I got to decide what I'm doing with my life.
With my life.
I'll be back in 5 minutes. No.
Yeah. Come on back. If you
I don't know, man.
Yeah. Ooh, in fact,
I gotta put the ceiling on the silo at some point, and I keep putting it off because I don't want to spend time in creative.
Do you already know what you're gonna do? Or
I have a vision in my head, kind of, but it's. I gotta place the blocks before I actually know. Do
you want to explain? Do you want to explain it to me, or do you want the whole thing to be a surprise?
I mean, it's probably what most people would envision. A bit of a dome glass structure, but with covered mostly,
Okay, so
lighting and stuff involved.
A little,
maybe some redstone blinkage. I don't know.
Like just slightly parabolic, you're saying?
Yeah. Like
let's go
like
look.
Like a flat-ish bowl.
So he's thinking like a flattish bowl. So the question is he gonna? Do you see yourself? Do you see the parabola of it coming slightly up or just slightly down?
Up. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm talking like 6 blocks, maybe.
Whoa, that high, huh? Okay.
Maybe. Center, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I got to go on creative and find out.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not building a dome out of glass and then deciding I don't like it.
No, you should do it all out of glass. Also, do me a favor, do it all on stream and do a bunch of redstone. Just all improvised. People love that.
Perfect. And then when it's done, I'll come kill your animals that you've named after your pets. I mean, I might as well if I'm on a roll like that.
Yeah. You killed the horse and it was an accident and you felt really
Look,
bad.
if you want to get back at me, here's my zoo
No.
over here. Here's my zoo.
Oh, I just want to pet
But you see,
them. Hi, babies.
I do have a dog named Prim in the back alley that
See, that makes me
probably
nervous.
be sad if something happened. Yeah, I would be sad.
Kevin
if something happened to
Bobbles
Prim.
had been with me for a long time, and he had helped me build so many things. So yes, you Prim, I almost want to put an iron vault around Prim. Look at these babies. Hi, babies.
Yeah, I brought some back with me just in case I needed a Prim number 2 or 3 and stuff,
Kevin Bubbles, his hair's falling out a little bit on the side of his face.
Oh.
because of the dog bite.
Yeah.
It's scabbed over, so it's all, but it's looking clean and healthy, and he's good. It's just a little itchy for him now.
All right, well, it's healing. That's good.
Yeah, he's my Bubba's.
By the way, this pigman has a saddle on it. This guy. He's wearing a saddle. You can't see it, but it's there. Zedif rode him.
So it was a pig. It was a pig with a saddle that got struck by lightning. Then, is that what you're saying?
And then turned into this guy.
That's how he was able to ride on top of this.
Yeah.
Which,
I guess he got struck by lightning whilst Zed was already riding.
That's what I was going to ask. Could he once he popped off? Could he get back on? He couldn't get back on.
No.
Could he? Okay.
No, nobody can get on him anymore.
Okay, gotcha.
But he's special. That's why he's in the boat.
But so he has a saddle. We just can't see it.
Yeah, he's got a saddle on.
But you can't ride him, so what's the point?
No, I don't know. You know, keepsakes and stuff.
All right. This is the most unkempt zoo I've ever seen. There's no fences whatsoever.
I gotta find a spot for them in the silo, I suppose. You know.
How do you?
I need a petting zoo in the silo.
Yeah.
Until then, they're just chilling out here.
Let me see.
In between our bases.
What the? Okay. Who holds more, a mule or a llama? Quiz time.
Depends.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it. It depends. What do you mean it depends? Does it depend?
Llamas can hold up to 15 if you get them bred just right.
Oh, you're so like
which
this,
I think is on par with mule, right? Yeah.
I had no idea that mules held. Is this by default, or has this guy just been bred right to where he has 15?
I think the mule, it's chest, so I think that's normal. Right.
Okay. Let's see.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna lean more.
I don't know if he's special,
stuff.
but the llama thing I gave up on. I tried to get 15 on the llamas and I gave up. It was too much. I bred and I couldn't get it done, so I gave up.
There we go. That's meaningful. All right, I'm gonna get back at
meaningful? What? Oh, jeez.
I just put a bunch of garbage in it. You'd think of all things, the Ghast would have like huge chests.
Oh yeah, we should get. Yeah, they need to like allow us to attach some bookshelves or something to the gas. Something.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I guess in a way you can be. Actually, if you think about it, you could do a bunch of chest boats hanging from it, huh?
Yeah, you could.
Isn't that
kind
of what you do?
Yeah, I do just one. I didn't want to hold dangling chain like 30 blocks below the guy when I was flying around. But yeah, I do. That's the way I did it. I did a chest boat, and then I tried to get a. What did I try to get? A mule in the chest boat, I think. I had eventually had a llama in the chest boat. All right, mules didn't fit. That was what was weird about it. Mules didn't fit, but llamas did. That's why I went with that route.
In the chest boat?
Yeah. Yeah, it was a weird deal.
Dude, look at all these buffs.
Anyway.
So many buffs.
You like them, right?
Yes.
You get used to it. You just want them all the time.
Got these.
Don't fall in the hole, though.
No? Ah! I didn't mean to. Why is it so much?
What? Why?
I don't understand why. How come there's so many holes? Why not just no holes?
Don't fall in the hole, though. Okay, yeah, sure. Jeez, dude.
I don't understand why. I thought that there was just a hole in the center. That's about right. All right, I'll leave you to it. Unless you want to prank somebody, I'm always down for that.
Prank someone?
I don't know, maybe.
You gonna do some Nautilus training?
I should. I was just telling everybody I got that incredible lesson from Pearl, and I forgot all of it already.
I got a lesson from Pearl too, and I ended up getting worse.
No, you did not. That's not possible. What are you talking about?
No, I mean I got my jumps down, but in general, I don't know. I know where to go on the course, but actually executing became worse as I was going through.
I will say this: all of the shortcuts, I've completely forgot them. I completely have no idea where the shortcuts are. I know there's one.
They're gonna change. They're gonna change by Wednesday anyway. That's the way the people work
that's
here.
good. There you go.
I mean, Cub's on the server right now. He's probably already He probably built a whole new Nautilus course from scratch
Yeah.
in the last 10 minutes.
And halfway through the course, you have to like go off course and you have to play 3 minutes of basketball because he rebuilt that, I'm sure, inside the water, and then you get back on. I don't know,
And then
he does
Trident golf, round of Trident golf. Yeah.
Yep. I'm telling you, it's.
You've never played Cubs Trident golf, have you?
I did. I played it last season.
Oh, he had a couple little holes on top of like the Cyberpunk City, but you never played like his full course before. Oh, it's so good.
It's incredible.
I hope he builds one of those this season.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and I had a creeper. I landed on top of the dripstone leaves, and a creeper just walked up to me while I was on my Nautilus trying to scoot across this stupid dripstone.
Did it really?
Or across the leaves, and blew up my Nautilus. I lost him.
No.
He died. Yep.
And he was your personal Nautilus?
He was mine. I just named him.
Oh, that makes me so sad.
Yeah. That's why I don't name animals. That's when they die.
Dude, I just made somebody in New Zealand yawn, dude. Well, I don't have my own Nautilus. I always end up borrowing one. Are there plenty there to like claim?
Yeah. There's plenty that aren't named. Just look for one that's not named and then name it. And then it'll die like 5 seconds later. It's pretty cool. So it's actually kind of crazy how that happens.
I know. I feel like when I name something, I'm condemning it. In fact, remember that? Remember that? That's right. Like that was the irony of you murdering my horse, is that I was about to name it.
I don't like that you use that word.
When you murdered.
Murdering.
Oh, I meant
sounds like there was intent.
callously murdered. That's what I meant. But it was like then when I was going to name it, and you're all, you're going to name your horse, and when's the funeral? I'm all, shut up. And like less than 2 minutes later, you murdered my horse.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So you almost ran in front of my arrow. See how easy that happens?
It was horse slaughter. Okay. Is that better?
No.
Look, J-Max says it too, horse slaughter.
No. Your horse decided.
Don't you blame the dead? How dare you? You don't blame the horse.
See how hard it isn't? See that cow up there? See how he's not walking in front of my arrow when I shoot?
He's not going anywhere.
Look at that. He didn't walk in front of it. Isn't that so nice of him?
You know what? You're literally blaming the dead. You're blaming the dead. That reminds me of, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of, you know who you are? You're Tuco. You're Tuco from Breaking Bad.
Oh.
When he beats his own buddy to death.
Tight!
And he's just like, it's not my fault he couldn't take a beating.
No, he always said tight. I love the way he just screamed tight. Tight.
Tuco. That guy has got to be one of the scariest villains ever, dude. I love it when after he beats the dude, he holds up his bloody fist and he goes, look! That's like the funniest thing. It's like such a 4-year-old. Look! All right, what's down here?
Dude, I finally saw that clip you were talking about with that guy. Who do you think wait, who do you think you are? I am.
Yeah, the bowler.
I finally saw that clip. It came up on my feed.
Who do you think you are? I am.
I had no idea what that was about. It was a bowler. A guy's bowling, and he bowls a strike or whatever, and he's just so amped up that he didn't even know how to present himself anymore.
I guarantee you somebody in my chat knows his name. Somebody remind us, guys.
Oh,
who do you think you are? I am. Oh my gosh, that is.
You know what, dude? Yeah, that was pretty stupid. But like at the same time, I get it. You know, he was like super hyped that he just did something.
Yeah.
And just overwhelmed with emotion.
Yeah,
and now it's become a meme that I'm sure he gets a lot of static about.
I'm sure he
you
does.
know what? I get it. I told the developer of Phasmo that he changed my life. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
You know what? I wish for your sake you would let that go. That is not that big of a deal. Like I understand how you were like, whoa, those are some top shelf words right there. Like, yeah.
Sometimes emotions just make you spew out words. You're like, what?
But you know what? You know what? I'm going to have a little fun here. You started playing Phasmo. You really liked it. You started streaming it so much that when you started streaming Minecraft again, your viewer base was like, whoa, you play Minecraft? Like they had no idea, you know, which means in a way your life did change. I'm not trying to be crazy here. It wasn't like you didn't kind of like Phasmo. You leaned all the way in, and on some tiny scale, your life did change. It just wasn't the conventional, you changed my life and I've never been the same type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I do remember that,
changed
like
my
when we
life.
met him, you know, I shook. I'm like, hey man, it's nice to meet you. And you shook his hand. You're like, oh man, you changed my life. And I remember looking over like, huh? Like that was.
Oh
those
crap!
are-
I didn't think you actually heard that.
Oh,
I mean, I told the story. I didn't know you were standing right there.
Are you kidding me, dude? I
Oh,
absolutely.
that's even worse. That's
It
even
was
worse.
amazing. He's like,
That's it. That's it.
no, you get back here. You hug me. Which, by the
I didn't
way,
die.
I
I
just
did.
wanna-
I survived that fall. By the way, what the heck,
What?
dude?
What do you mean?
I took my totem off and everything. I survived that fall.
Hold on. Is it because our boots are that good? Come on, baby. Yeah.
Yeah. See, you survived.
That's
too. What'd you get?
insane.
Yeah, I don't know. I get. Oh, because we got resistance and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, but that shouldn't.
That's probably why. I know.
Oh, resistance. Okay.
I was trying to be dramatic.
Hey, listen. I want to talk about. I want to talk about your fans down here with the gas. Can we do that?
Okay. Sure.
These are so sick. These are so
Nice.
sick. I would
Yeah, they're
argue
cool.
on some weird level, these fans have kind of changed my life. These
What?
are so
Oh.
powerful. No, I'm just messing with you. No, for real though, for real. I was watching the episode and I was seriously like when the gas, like with the little baby gas, like escaped down that one wide hole.
Oh man.
And you're like, no. I was like, how is he keeping his cool? I would be so like, God, get over here. You're just, and the next thing I know, you're like, you had all of them filled out. I'm like, that must have been a huge lift.
Oh yeah. There's it's always fun working with live
Wait a minute.
mobs and animals on stream.
I'm trying to
And
remember
videos
what
even.
makes them stop. I remember you can turn these on and off by moving
There,
the
yeah,
boat.
there's some. Well, I mean, I guess it's because they want you to sit on them, right? Happy gas.
Oh,
Yeah,
they're kind of,
happy gas.
oh.
Yeah, so they like stop going crazy when you get nearby, so that you can get on them. I
Okay,
guess.
that makes sense.
And so
Yeah,
there's
look
like
at that. There he
a
goes.
bit of a range player detector almost, which can be used to trigger things. Tousty, the person that had found this, kind of showed that off, where you can actually use it to trigger redstone by getting close, almost
Oh.
like a player detector. Yeah, there's cool stuff.
You know what? Here, take a step away and back. Like turn it on and off real quick. I want to see. I'll go back.
Whoop. On, off, wait, off,
Oh, do it again. One more time. Let's see that. And
On.
do it again.
and off.
Okay, never mind. Okay. Yeah. Very cool, dude. These are insane.
Yeah,
These are so
I don't know
good.
why I did 12. I still don't know why I did so many.
Because it's awesome. And yeah, and for the record, yeah, if you go to like Kennedy Space Center, this is what the rockets look like the bottom of the rockets or the
Yeah,
you know.
I said the dumbest thing in my video.
You said-
It changed my life. I said, yeah, these kind of look like jet engines on the bottom of a rocket ship.
I know. I heard that, and I'm like, it's okay. People know what he's saying.
I heard it in editing too, and I was like, should I go re-voice over that? Nah, leave it. Leave it.
Can't be.
Get the comments.
Yeah, no need to
Comment.
freak out about it. How come this one's off?
Yeah, I got some fixing to do.
All right.
I accidentally turned it off when I was going through here probably. I'm gonna wire all this stuff up. It's on my to-do list. I got lots of stuff to do.
I like being in here.
That's a lot. I can't believe we fell that far and lived to tell about it.
Well, I mean, is there any is there any level to where we would die? For the love of God, I had 2 hearts left.
Oh sure, yeah, a couple blocks up more. Maybe
there's
take
just-
your shoes off.
I feel like there's no. Well, I mean, I feel like there's no way I could have been going any faster.
Yeah, no, we fell.
Ready? Come up here a little bit higher and take off your wings. Ready? Wings off. Up.
Yeah, wings off.
Wings
Here he
off. Ah! Yeah. How come he didn't die? No! Man! How come he didn't die? I keep trying to fly, by the way. Because he didn't do it? That coward. Main character moment. I'm not going to make it now for certain. Smart armor. Did you know you
Now
not
the real
do
question. Now the real question is, can you get down there in time to get your stuff? Come on, let's go.
it? Well, do you have a
Come on,
bucket of water?
Follow me.
We got to do the thing.
Yeah. Come on, they do this annually. Wait, does it matter if I have shoes on? Probably not, right? All right. Go! Oh, I got a head start. Oh, man. All right.
Does it matter if you have shoes on? What do you mean by that?
Yeah, like, does it make you run faster if you got shoes on?
I mean, you get less blisters.
Like, I pumped them up. Every day I pump them up.
Did you Jordan kicks?
Yeah, and my pumped up kicks.
Dude, I love that. I love this stairway, dude.
Do you think jumping probably makes you slower on this? I assume.
On this
Oh, he takes the inside track. I was drafted off you or whatever. Is that what it's called?
Do you show? I don't see you ahead of me. Do you see me? Are you ahead of me?
Yeah, I show me ahead of me. Oh man, we're gonna make it, dude. This is a lot, isn't it?
This is a lot.
This is a lot. This is just like Silo.
This might be one of the best executed spiral staircases I've ever seen. These are so hard to do.
Oh no, come on, it's so difficult. I thought there's a lot of little things. I'm like,
That's
I
what
appreciate
it's
that.
so
Thanks.
hard to do. It's
Woo! Made it.
all right. Yeah, baby.
Stuff's still here even. Wow.
So did you not do the drop?
No.
You coward. I guess it's best. It would have mixed all our bits together.
Yeah, I'm trying not to mix our bits.
Man, I got hungry on that walk.
You left a torch right here too. He misses his old torches.
Actually, I do wonder, let me F3B and look around here real quick, make sure I'm not missing anything. Up.
Yeah, hopefully it didn't go on the...
I can't believe I allowed myself to believe that I might survive that. Oh, no.
All right, now back up. No, I'm just kidding. Everyone's like, I'm so dizzy.
I wanted to live through that.
All right. I'm going to go get to work. You go get to work.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, ready.
Break. What are we doing? I thought I'd live, but I didn't. Going great with the 333. Says that comment makes me think, oh my gosh, Denny Green, God rest him, yelling, they are who we thought they were. Yeah, after losing. Oh, believe me, I remember that. When the Cardinals lost to the Bears, and it was like the Bears were strong that season. We weren't so much, and we just had this huge lead, and we lost it because we're the Cardinals. We're the best at that. I remember. Oh, yeah. I was at my son's football practice during that game. I totally remember that, dude. Who do you think you are? I am. I can't believe every time I've done that, Impulse had no idea what I was even talking about. Thank you, Dean. Dina's bananas. Whoa. Was that sort of a little thing about D's? Do we have I think we might have ourselves a thing. Oh, so Aussie Joe, if I missed that, if I forgot, because I forgot. That's what I'm sorry about that. But Aussie Joe gets off those 5 subs, everybody. Moonshadow with the 3 months. Says, hey, Skiz, I want to have a go at making you a door. I dabble in redstone, so I think I can get it to open from the side if that's what you want. No, I like that. Thank you for that. But I'm going to keep it where it's at. And then I'm just going to offline, off stream. I'm going to just tighten up the redstone to make it make sense. I'm going to dig the whole thing up and just do it. It's so much quicker. The thing is, like, we joke about streamer brain. Guys, that is a thing. Here's the deal. Nobody should do redstone on stream, especially non-redstoners. All right, let's think about this, right? So if this is the center here, I want to make this like kind of a good, I think I'm going to have it so that it almost like has a beveled turn. You know what I mean? Something like this. We do like a beveled turn here, and then we'll find a way to design what's in here. You're going to extend the glass floor. That's what I was wondering. I kind of was entertaining that. Having this glass floor, but then I would have to do a whole lot more digging and a whole lot more. I did think about that. I almost thought it might be cool to do the glass in a wave fashion to where it's almost like a beach entrance on a pool, right? To where the glass is back here, but maybe it's only like 1 or 2 deep, and then 2 or 3, 4, blah, blah, and then it goes and it just whoosh drops off once you get there. I did consider that. That's a pretty big ask, but I did consider that. That would be pretty cool. And now I really want to do it. It's a good idea, huh? I like the color blue a little bit. All right, let's clean this up first. Let's just lean in and have a good stream and hang out and dig this out. Maybe I will do that. You know what I mean? With that entrance. That could be cool. Where's the center? I got to find where the center is. I don't know why I keep losing it. So right here? Here we go. This is it. Okay, so here's your center. Let's open this up here. Which means if that's the center, then this is no longer... We're going to bevel it, but it's going to have to start further back. All right, Brebby's got a riddle. What is black when it's clean and white when it's dirty? Okay, I'm not looking. What is black when it's clean and white when it's dirty? What is black when it's clean and white? I can't look. Why am I struggling with this? I don't know what it is. I'm looking. Oh my gosh, it's a chalkboard, isn't it? What is it? Is it a chalkboard? It is a chalkboard. That's good. That is good. You know what's crazy about that, Rebby? Is how many people who are in chat who probably don't fully know what a chalkboard is. Jem, do you know what a chalkboard is? If you're listening, you know. Jem's gonna punch you. You know what's crazy? I remember I had this teacher. I'm just gonna out this dude right now. I'm not gonna say names. I had this teacher. I had a math teacher when I was in grade school. This guy, you know, I'm just gonna. This guy he was just such a putz. He was such a putz, and I'm just gonna. Sounds like I'm like throwing shade. I guess I am a little bit, but the bottom line is he was one of those dudes like, you know, and I should really give him a lot more leeway because he was very. By the way, these are probably not going to be solid walls. I'm just doing this now. We'll come back. I should give him a lot more leeway than I'm giving him because he was like probably early to mid 20s. He was a young kid, right? But I'm in grade school, so and he's in his 20s, so obviously he's an old man to me, you know. And what grade was this? This was 5th or 6th grade, something like that. And I remember this. The one thing I really liked that he did is that when he would clean the chalkboard, he would always spray it with the water, and then he would go by with the eraser, and he would walk across it and do these perfectly horizontal lines. And I'll be honest with you, I really like that because he used those lines so they would subtly be there, and he used those as guides when he was doing stuff. So the thing is though, he just he loved to put his giant, like, ridiculous. You guys remember that Seinfeld episode where? Remember that Seinfeld episode where George had his wallet that was just so big that when he sat down, he was always leaning? This is what this math teacher would do. He always had his wallet that was like this thick in his back pocket. It was just like so weird. And for some reason, I just know for a fact that he thought that was cool. I don't know what that was. Whatever, to each his own. But I remember one time, dude. Yeah, this is okay. I can say. So I was doing theater, and I happened to be playing a math teacher in my play, and I had noticed that my teacher, and I didn't know what his first name was, but my name in the play, it was Dean. I was a math teacher. I was a young kid. My name was Dean in this play. And then I saw that his first initial was a D. And, I'm a kid in grade school. I thought it'd be cool if I'm playing a math teacher named Dean. And what if my actual math teacher's name was Dean? Well, that would be cool, right? So I was like, hey, Mr. I'm not going to say his last name. Mr. So-and-so. I'm like, what is your first name? He's all, it's Mr. And I'm like, I know. I was not being disrespectful, you know what I mean? I'm like, no, I know. But I play a play. I'm in a play, and I'm just curious if, like, my play character has the same first name as yours. So, and I'm like, what's your first name? And he's all, it's Mr. And he goes, and we had these things that were called red tickets, which was like, it was bad if you got one, whatever. And he's like, it's Mr. And I got a red ticket to prove it. I'll never forget that, ever. And I was all... Okay. So I remember as like a 5th or 6th grader, whatever grade it was, it may have been younger. I remember being like, this guy's a joke. I was just like, that was like the most innocent inquiry of all time. And he's going to sit there and try to flex on me. I'm like, yes, okay, dude. I couldn't believe it. Got a DNR here from Going Gray. That's awesome. I don't remember that person Going Gray, but I think that's super cool. That's very cool. The worst teachers don't hold the power. Yeah, it was like such a, yeah, it was. And here's the other thing. I think this is the reason I'm going to be honest with you. I think the reason it bugged me the most is because I've always enjoyed math, right? I was always like decent at math, and in some cases noticeably above average in math. I've always liked math, and I was a good student. I always had good grades. I always turned everything in. I always participated. This guy had literally zero reason to give me static on any level at all. And I asked him a curious question because I thought it'd be a fun coincidence if we had the same name when I played a math teacher in the play I was in. And he's just like, just flexing for zero reason. And I'm just like, it was like, so I remember it being like, you want to know what? You want to be honest here? I'll be honest. This is probably not fair, but I'm going to do it. That was very, in my opinion, that was a very reckless move. A very, very self-absorbed move. You know what I mean? It was like, dude, how low is your self-esteem that you needed to do that just now? Like, what was the point of, like flexing on a 5th grader? Like, it was just so bizarre. I'm just like, okay. And I remember in that moment, because that's what it did. I backed off. I didn't keep pushing, but I remember I was just straight up like, okay, that was a thing. That was a choice you just made. And I was like, well, I will not try to engage with you on any level other than schoolwork at this point, I suppose. Okay, we got to think this through. I don't know if this is going to be way up here, but when we walk into this thing here, let's finish this up first. Finish these walls up and see if things... I'm going to get this coal. Okay, I haven't indulged and gotten coal blocks in a while. Or cold ore. Coal, not gold. Coal ore. Ooh, let's put on some funk. And it's not like his name was in public either. I know there was, I'm sure that, and I just didn't know what it was. I always called him Mr. He was Mr. You know, the name, always Mr. And when I saw the first initial was D, I'm like, oh, I wonder. You know, I looked up later, and that was the case. It was Dean, and I was like, if he just answered, he could have had a fun little moment with one of his students right there. All right, let's do some funk. Or was that funk? We did funk. Let's go back to this. Standard. Nooch. What's your favorite Seinfeld episode? Mine is when Kramer gives all Jerry's shoes to the mom and pop place and then single-handedly closes them down. That was so funny. I got to tell you, there's so many good ones. One of my favorite ones is when Kramer and Jerry trade apartments and they take on each other's personalities. Was really, really funny to me. Really funny. Raven gifting out those 5 subs. Get those buddy bottoms rolling. Gifting out 10 subs. Raven gifting out 10 subs. I don't know if you meant to do that. It says 5 and then 5. I'm just saying. You're amazing. Thank you, Raven. Butter bombs rolling. We're home about it, Raven. Yeah, that episode was super funny, and I think, let me think, because there's so many good ones. Okay, you want to know what? George as the hand model. Easily one of my favorites. Top 3, I'd say. Top 3 is George as the hand model. So good. That one was so funny. And that's when they had, that's when Kramer was dating the quiet talker. Oh my gosh. So funny, dude. And what's crazy is, as much as I love that show and I love all the characters, which I do, I think my favorite character in is George's parents. And I say it like that, as in that's my favorite character, because them together is like one character. You know what I mean? Like they're seriously like one character, those two together. They are so funny. Okay, this is just a foundation here. What are we going to end up doing here? I don't know just yet. I just want to do this so I can feel things with my face. See, I've learned. I've learned from Gem. Just place the blocks, come back and do stuff. Those are all an accident, but I don't hate them right now. Amazing. Figure all this out. Make this make sense. Have this make sense for just a brief moment. Raven says, I meant to do it. I love your personality and your cheerful nature. Raven, thank you for that. By the way, great name. It's a great name because my cat's name is Raven. It's actually Ravenclaw. But she goes by Raven. She prefers Raven. And sometimes Pups refers to her as Ravi Roo, which works. That works. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's get some lights in here and make some sense out of it. Let's see. What's going to be good? What did I did those there. I mean, I might as well. I feel like I should I should keep suit here. You know what I mean, dude? And we're going to do it right here. So I can see, my goodness. Is this? Yeah, we got to replace these. What's my favorite light block? That's a great question. Oh boy, what is it? You know what? I think it actually might be. I might switch the pearlescent ones here and just leave the greens for in there. I'm going to switch to the pearlescent one. I really do like the pearlescent ones a lot. I mean, they're named after my girl, for one thing. Named after our very own Pearly Pop. I need more of these. But it is a good-looking block, because I really like the color purple, and this is such a nice, subtle shade of it. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I kind of think... I think it might make more sense. Here, let me get some more pearl. Where do I get these? Maybe, let me make sure. Maybe some of them didn't quite make it to their filter. Hold on. These here, I've been needing, look at this. See, like I have a list for those and or a filter for that, and those didn't get in. Okay, so we have more work to be done. I got to clean that out. But where is, I thought I had more of these pearlescents. Is Etho? Yeah, I bought a lot of these from Etho. Oh, my buddy. Oh, my buddy. Is Etho on? Yes. Tango Storage might have this. Yeah, but you know, I really like keeping the businesses going. You know, I just do. I don't have my ender chest on me. Did I put it out there? I'm going to go to him. I'm going to pretend he saw that message. I'm going to pretend he said sure. And I'm oh, nice. Okay. All right. I'm going to come to him. Sweet. Sweet. Heading towards you. Da-da-da-da. Home buddy. Home buddy. Home buddy. I don't even know how I would survive without this tracker on the bottom. Raven says my name came from The Hobbit. Ah. He doesn't have a shop yet that I know of, right? I'm pretty sure he has not built a shop yet, unless I'm missing it. Yeah, those are sea lanterns. Rockets there. Yeah, I don't think so. Dum, dum, dum. How about it? Do you guys remember Jersey Shore? You guys ever seen Jersey Shore? Pauly D situation. Canada's got one now. Etho could be one of the people on it. I'm just saying.
Wait, you're like a ninja. How'd you get here so fast?
Actually, I got a little lucky there, just guessing where you're at. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do some business.
You gotta go to our storage room.
All right, all right. here.
Let's see here. Pearl, ochre. All right.
Hey, do you
Here
know-
are the goods, Skizzy.
Okay, let's see. Nice. And then these are. Ooh, let me get my diamonds out. Up, up. And I think I'm gonna buy. How much are they? I forget.
I think it was 1 diamond a stack.
1 diamond a stack. That's so cheap.
Oh, I mean, they're basically just spawning out of nothing.
I mean, that's fair. All right, so I'm gonna do 2 stacks of each. I'm gonna go bop, bop, and bop, bop, and then I'm probably gonna bop this. You know what? I lied. I'm gonna do 3 stacks of each. 3 stacks of each.
Take more than you need because you'll need them later, right?
I know. Dude, there's something about these lights. That you feel like you have what you need, and boom, just like that, you're just done. And then, so that would be what I do: 3 stacks of each, and snoogies, 9 diamonds.
9 diamonds. Nice.
Pleasure doing.
How's your
business with
project going, Skiz?
you. Oh, it's coming along. You know, just taking
Yeah.
my time. It's coming along nicely, ish. Hey, did you know? Do you know what Jersey Shore is? You ever heard of that?
I've heard of it. I've never seen like a commercial for it or a video or anything. So I have no idea what the
premise is
or
that
what it looks like or anything.
they get a bunch of strangers. They live in a house together, and then they let the cameras roll, and what ensues ensues. That's the bottom line. But
Oh, it's reality TV. That's right.
Yes.
For some reason, I think it was a drama.
well, it's
Well, I guess it kind of is, right?
plenty of drama in it, yeah, because they pick a certain type of person to be on the show. People are going to cause some issues, I guess, is the best way to put it. Anyways, there's now one in Canada, if you can believe it. There's a
Jersey Shore, Canada.
It's like, well, I mean, it's not New Jersey, but it's like it's Canada, and so it's like a reality show. It's the same exact thing. What is it called, everybody? I actually don't know what it's called, but hey, no matter how you slice it, there's a chance that Etho is on that show. There's a chance.
Could be. Could have filmed it during the break of Hermitcraft. You never know.
Etho could be the Canadian situation. I'm just saying. That could be. That's your new nickname, the Canadian situation.
Uh-huh.
All right. Hey, thank you for the business. And
Yeah, no problem, man.
I'll be back at it. Get back to my project. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Do. What if he is? What if Etho is the Canadian situation? I'm just saying. As Green would say, there's a non-0% chance that that's a reality. Which, by the way, that's what Green would say if he was a lawyer. He would say that to the jury. There is a non-0% chance that my client is innocent. So you got to acquit. He's the Canadian situation. I love it. That's my new nickname for him because there is a reality show in Canada, and there is a non-0% chance that Etho is a cast member on it. Like, for example, like we know Jem's not. We know Jem. You know what I mean? We've seen Jem. Nobody's seen Etho. He could be on the show. He could be the Canadian situation. I'm just saying. Not that there is. You guys, if you don't know, the situation is a character on Jersey Shore. So I'm just saying. There's a version of that could be in the Canadian one, and that could be our beloved Etho. Okay, we're going to have to fill that in. I have to think with my face for a second. I think I may not like this all the way. I think what I'm going to end up doing is to get here might be something you go downstairs here. I don't think I want to connect this to this, right? I don't think I want a tunnel coming from here. We're going to put rocks over this and everything, but I don't think I want a tunnel going all the way to that. I think I'm going to have it step down. Yeah, we're going to do that. Decision made. I'm doing this here. And before we do it, let's do this. Let's do the inside real quick. No, it's lit up enough. We can finish that later. Here's what I'm thinking. In order for this to not be seen from the outside, this needs to be, I'd say right about, maybe you can come out right about here. Yeah. See what I'm doing here? We'll do this. Come down a little bit further. A little bit further, and then from here, you'll come upstairs, and boom. There's your storage room, right? First of all, let's just do this because stone is not lovely to look at. And we'll get some stairs, definitely quartz stairs. Concrete stairs? I'm thinking, oh, if we could make concrete stairs, that would be something I like to refer to as super dupe pooper scoop. But no, we can't do that because that would just make too much sense. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, good. You never know when somebody is AFKing. Okay, good. Oh, chat request. Ah, gotcha. You never know when somebody's AFKing and they forgot, because Scar is first place in the world on the Hermitcraft server. Scar is first place for forgetting that he's logged in. I am second place. I'm second place. And I might be first place, to be honest, because you know what I mean? That might be the case. I'm actually first place and I just don't know it. Bow, 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 bow. Okay, so now if we come up to this, question is, what do I want to do here? Well, let's just do this real quick. That's how you get to your storage room. It's kind of a trek. I don't love that, but that's, we're just going to have to be cool with that, dude. Let's take this out. Problem is, it's a little tight up here. I don't love that. I think I want to go one layer more. I mean, I hate to do this, but we're going to go one layer lower. This might be a little bit reckless, but we're going to go one layer lower because I want this roof here to be a little bit higher, and I'm probably even going to make this a little bit wider too. Welcome in, Raiders. Raven says, I told Jimmy this. You guys should do a YouTube members only life series. That way you could be PG-13. Really just let loose. Oh, jiggles. All right, so we are on what level here, guys? We're on, 79. Okay, it's right behind this guy here. Okay. Let's get this done over here. Let's carve into the place here. All right, let's get up in here. Where do we want this to be? This is going to be... Oh boy, that's like right up against the wall. I didn't think it was going to be that much up against it. All right, we got this. We got this. So right about here is where you would go to go to the place. Right? Boom, boom, ba-down, boom, boom, boom. All right, 79. Go straight over. There we go. And then up we go. And then that'll be our storage room. Okay. Now, with that being said, this whole thing, I'm going to end up terraforming all of this and just basically bringing this mountain back to life. You know what I mean? Filling this in. You know what I mean? There might be a little bit of an alleyway back here or whatever, but for the most part, we're going to end up terraforming this mountain back to life with dirt and stone and the whole thing. So you won't see any of this. None of it. Right? But once you come up out of here, I want it to be kind of a cool vibe. And how do we do that? Well, we go like this. No, not those. Let's do these again. Probably going to replace all of these here. Let me carve out all this. This is where it's going to get a little weird. We got to figure out how are we going to get in there. Oops. Could be just right here. It's not my favorite. What if the floor was the lights? I could put carpet on it. I could put blue carpet on it. Should we do that? I don't see why not. We need more stairs. Hold on. There we go. Okay, we're gonna have to make sense of that. Let's do this real quick. I'm gonna do more blue on the sides here, and once we make this everything like just sort of solid colors, then I think we'll come back and find some proper design, because obviously we're designing poorly right now. Another Hermy. 11 months, how are ya? It's kind of a weird gig. You know what I mean? This is it's not lost on me. This is a bit of a weird gig here. But I don't hate it. Let's finish the job here. I'm gonna have to get much more of this blue concrete. What's G sharp? Oh, is he on? He is! All right, time to get more. Give me some more. That entrance, we're going to have to find a way to make that not be so silly. Do they sound sticky? You know what I want to do, though? I think I might want to... I think we end up doing a carpet down there. Maybe it's a... It might just be white carpet. I might end up actually putting this white carpet in there. And I use the... I really should just break this down and cover this up right now. Let's do it. Let's lean all the way in here. Get rid of this. You're absolutely right. Get rid of this. I saw a comment that was like, I'm loving what Skiz is doing. His entry to the storage room is keeping me up at night. That makes two of us. All right, get some more of the good stuff. It's very blue. But if it were green, it'd do bye. That's the words. That's the words, everybody. I'm blue and da ba dee ba do bye. And then that song was a huge hit. I don't understand stuff. I don't like that right there. You know what? We're gonna terraform this anyway, so I'm not worried about that. And we're not gonna be able to see it anyways because we're gonna do something. All right, let's go up here and let's get to our crafting table. And let's make some goodness. And by goodness, I mean, oh, I don't even have them on me. I thought I grabbed the carpet, but I didn't. Okay, let's go get those. Oh my gosh, now I can't even get him. When it comes right down to it, dude, finding my storage room is going to be kind of difficult, that's kind of cool. Should we do carpet, dude? Like white carpet? On top of those. Look at that. I almost went out that. There used to be a door there. Baby, we couldn't be much better. I'm sorry. That's a line that has been rocking me for a long time as one of the funniest lines ever. We've done this as a name it before. Who can tell me what that is? Baby, we couldn't be much better. Who's gonna get that? Not try out the Tron. What is that? All right, let's finish this up and then it'll start to reveal itself. Not the office. Hey, believe me, I'm like old school Jeff Bridges Tron. One day you'll get the quote Tron. What does that mean? You mean one day I'll do a quote from Tron? I don't know if I could. I think that's another one, huh? Where the game, we talked about this yesterday, when a game is made and it's so good they make a movie out of it. That's what happened with Tron 2, huh? I did not make that banner. I got that from Rub-a-Dub after having done the Nautilus race. Really good banner. Is that false? Would they make the movie and then the game? It was the movie first. How about that? No, it's not. That line was not from The Big Lebowski. Yeah, the pathway should be wider, huh? I was thinking, actually, you know what I was thinking is that it would get wider on the way, which I didn't end up doing. And so let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah, and I was gonna do that, and then I forgot to. So we'll come down here, so it'll be pretty thin, and then right about here, let's have it break apart here. So, or as in start to get a little bit wider right there, right? So that was what, 1, 2, 3. Well, once we do another one, it'll be wider. It will be the same width as what's up there. So what we're going to want to do is maybe it doesn't get wider till about here, which is what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then boom. If we did again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then right here would get wider, that wide. Yeah, that works. I think that works nicely. So we're going to do this. We're going to hup that, which means all of this comes out. I do like this idea. It's going to get gradual. It's going to be thin on the way over. Then it's going to go wide, wider, and be just as wide. It'll be the same width as it is up here by the time you get up here. Yeah, that's what we're doing. What are we talking about SpongeBob for? You know, Tron was so Tron was a movie for. Here's the deal. I think the reason the original Tron has such a it resonates with me so much is because it really was ahead of its time. Can we all admit that? Right? The original Tron was ahead of its time, man. And also my oldest brother, he really was a huge Tron fan. Huge. Fable Noodle with the 420 says on 2/12 I started working out and dieting. My maintenance is 3,100 calories, and I keep myself around 2,046 calories a day. I got a gym membership, and I've been going every single day. I started at, this is very vulnerable of you. I can really dig this. Guys, everybody go with me on this, okay? So 2/12 is a month ago, a month and 4 days ago. It's a month ago. Started out at 347.7. This morning, you were 332. and you meet with Claire tomorrow for a consult. You guys, this is amazing. That's amazing. That is a huge change in a very small amount of time. So I'm going to say this to you, Fable Noodle. First of all, well done. That is a huge, huge thing that you've done. So stay at it, do your thing, whatever you want to do. That is amazing. And those are not super typical results. They're great. They're unequivocally good. But it's important to me, since you asked, which you didn't, but here it comes. It's super important to me that if in another month you don't see those kind of results, that it doesn't discourage you, right? This whole thing is a super journey, and it's all about the overall trend data that you have to look at, right? So that's an amazing start, but that cannot be your bar as to whether or not you're being successful. You should be friggin' proud of yourself and just stay the course, because that's awesome. That is awesome. Good for you. Which way am I going? Okay, this way. So it's going to get wider here. Stick that up. It will be the same height, I think. No, you know what? No. I think we should do that too. I think the height should step as well. Don't you think, with your face? Come down here. You're like, oh, what's up, Hammy Banana? It's kind of tight in here. I hope it doesn't get any tighter. Oh, look, it got a little wider. Hope it gets a little bit wider. Oh, it got wider. The storage room gives me everything I want. That's what we're going for. Just saying. So let's figure this out. So if that's the height right there, meaning right there, then that means right here, it would go up to there. And right here, it would go up 2 more. It would go boop bop. Oh, that might be too high. Let's see. Let's hop that there. And then if it's up there, that means it would be that height right there. And does that work? That does, because it's flush with that. That's kind of cool. And it will be as wide. Okay, I'm liking this. It's going to go, and it's going to open up like this. What's up? Dina says, Skiz, I go to ASU. I live across the country, so it's online, but I'm still a Sun Devil in my heart. That's what I'm talking about, man. And by the way, guys, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I saw a little blurb this morning. And I know this is why you guys came to the stream, was to learn about this, but Cam Scattaboo says he's going to be 100% pretty soon. I'm just saying. He's one of the greatest collegiate running backs of all time. Goes in the NFL, is in the 4th round, which is ludicrous, starts tearing it up in the NFL. And then his foot does this, completely sideways. Ugh. So he's been out for a while. Fable Noodle says, since I am doing weight training, I expect to scale numbers to slow. I am not chasing a number. My goal is to build up my stamina and endurance, be more active. I finally got tired of my body holding me back. I want to live a long and full life. See, that's what I'm saying. You wanted more and you're getting it. And you're also learning 2 things. You were worth it the whole time, and it was absolutely within your reach. And I'm going to tell you, Fable Noodle, you should be damn proud. Let's go put some things away. Oh my gosh, something tells me that this is going to end up making me nuts. Like I just feel it in my bones. Like this is going to end up, I'm going to end up being so mad at myself for designing this the way I did. Is that what's going to happen, dude? Don't let that happen to me. That's what's going to happen, isn't it? No. That's what's going to happen. All right, let's put some stuff away here. I'm going to be all mad at myself for what I've built here. I know it. Because every time I go to my storage room, I'm going to be like, oh my God, this Trek sucks. I'm going to end up like creating a secret way into it. That's more secret. The secrets are good. But you know what? Let's stay the course and let's just do it. Let's finish the job. Let's finish this entrance to the best of our abilities. What do we say the height is going to be here? Is it going to be there? Right? And then right here it opens up? Okay. All right. Now, what do we do? As I think... I'm going to keep these, maybe blue, keep this blue. Let me see if this works. And just keep that strip centered the whole time. Or do I widen even this path? I don't know. You know what you do? You stop thinking about it and you just go. Just place the blocks and go. Place them and go. Stop overthinking it. Doodle-doo, doot-doot. Doodle-doo-doo, hummy body. Homie. Doodle-doo-doo, hummy body. Wait. This is where it gets wider. We got to go up one. We got to go up one. Like so. Yeah. That's right. That's right. And then that's where we go up even more. Okay. Finish the job here. Again, just make the whole foundation and then we'll go back and we will detail it how we see fit afterwards. Me and my blue. Cause I'm blue. La-ma-dee-ba-doo-bye. Oh, man, body. Oh, man, body. Oh, man, body. I think we'll probably come in and really make this a lot softer with stairs in the corners and stuff. But again, that's for later. Nobody got that name in earlier, huh? Or did somebody? Baby, we couldn't be much better. I've done this before, and one of you got it. It's one of the funniest lines ever, dude. Concrete stairs and slabs. I wish. Not the office. There needs to be some sort of punishment for saying the office and being wrong because you guys are just guessing because I do the office a lot, right? Silver Shadow gifting out those 5 subs. Guys, get those buddy bombs rolling for Silver Shadow. Homie buddy. You guys do it? Get those rolling. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. All right, so here, right here, this is where it's going to go back another one. Right? Yeah. Why did I just do that? I literally just dug these up and put them back. What is happening? No. We need to go back this way. Yep. We need more stairs too, because the stairs themselves are like, they're going to be big. Well, they are. I need that to be blue. Because if it were green, I do die. Like that. All right, so bop. And right here, this curves back here. Bum, 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 bum. Let's take all this out. It's crazy. This is a crazy path from your, your house to your storage room, but this is what we decided to do. It's pretty unconventional, but I don't currently hate it yet. I don't hate it yet. It's kind of neat, right? Oh, you know what else, dude? Let's see. Let's put some stuff away first. I'm gonna put these over here real quick. We're gonna put these Verdiants or whatever they're called. What is it called? Verdant? That's not a name. That's not a color. That's not even a word. Ba-ba-doop, ba-bop, ba-doop, boop, boo-ba-doop, boo-boop, ba-doop, boop, boo-ba-doop, boo-boop. So this whole thing here, let's do this thing. Let's make this, let's get the width that we're going for here. What in the Skyreal? It's a DNR here. Amazing. I can't read this out loud. I'm going to at least say this. A Skyreal with $150, yeah, baby, and a really wonderful DNR, do not read message. You're amazing. I love what I saw at the end of that too. Love it. Amazing. Unbelievable. Skyreal, thank you for that. But that message just means more to me than you know. That's huge. I love it. Skyreal, thank you for that. Goodness gracious. Silver Shadow says, happy Monday, Skiz. Last week, it was 70 and Sunday, huh? Today I woke up 2 feet of snow that fell overnight. If your fridge is running, go catch it. I got to tell you, the weather is being silly these days. The weather's all over the place. McClaw gifting out 10 subs. What's going on? What are we doing? McClaw making me think of Kevin Bubbles' Claw. You're amazing. Gifting out those 10 subs. Get those butter bombs rolling. Again, Skyreal, you are amazing. Silver Shadow, I'm with you. The weather's crazy. It's crazy. Guess what? Pups got in the pool yesterday. The pool. Got in the pool. And then made tuna casserole while I made smash burgers. You know what's funny is so we talked earlier about Pups having made tuna casserole on the night that I was making smash burgers. And I'm like, what are you doing? Is this so that somebody's going to cook us at the luau later? Oh, so good though, dude. And I wanted to be disciplined after I got home from the gym today. Made myself my breakfast. I cut up 2 giant stalks of broccoli, 1/4 of an onion, 6 mushrooms, one egg, 3 tablespoons egg whites, some rice, chicken. And I said to Pups, I said, what I want to do is I want to finish that tuna casserole for breakfast right now. Because I just got back home from the gym and I'm ravenous, but I'm not going to do that. And I'm really glad I didn't, because I would probably not be feeling great. Ew, mushrooms? J-Mac, how dare you? Are you aware of their high levels of deliciousness? They're so good. I cut each mushroom into 3 slices. Foot. They're so good. Skyreal, you're amazing. You really are. Mandy with the $10. Yeah, baby. That says, my son and I are constructing a planetarium of the solar system while watching your stream. He's covered in paint while he paints the planets. I was wondering if you could say, go Dean Humibade, because he's got straight A's this year. You're his favorite. Go Dean Humibade. That's amazing. I love that. Hey, I'm going to say this. Okay. Straight A's, while it's not everything, it's huge. It's a big deal. It just is. I've gotten straight A's once in my life. one time, once. I've always had pretty good grades, but when I was going to school, I got it one time. It was my first semester of college. I'm like, I'm gonna get straight A's this time, and I did, and it felt amazing. And there's something to be said for that. Here's the deal. Here's why straight A's is actually a really big deal, because there are a lot of teachers out there who are not a lot. No, let me change that. Not a lot. There are some teachers out there, and I've had a handful in my life. They're not, I've had them say in day one, I don't give A's. I'm like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? What do you mean you don't give A's? I don't know what that means. Is that some sort of weird test? And those, they're hard to crack. You know what I mean? So like they're tough nuts to crack. So no matter what level you're at, straight A's is huge. So Dean, keep it up. That's a big deal. I'm telling you and here's the other thing I'm going to say. Okay. I'm doing this right now. Hey, Dean, stop building your planetarium for a second. Listen. This is something I didn't know when I was going to school, and I wish I did. I thought that scholarships were just for like the captain of the football team or like only the valedictorian and stuff like that. I had no idea. I didn't know. I didn't know any of that stuff. So I got to a point in high school where I was like, and that was not the way to be, because I was like, it doesn't make any difference. Well, it does. If you maintain your grades through high school, the amount of opportunity opened up to you for college is massive. The academic scholarships that exist, there's so many of them, right? I talk all the time, and I will always be super proud of my daughter for getting a full ride to college for softball, but softball was only covering like half. The other half was academic. It was a combination, and she's an incredible softball player. It was a combination of academia, if I'm using that word right. I don't know. I didn't get straight A's. Academia and college got her a full ride. You know what I mean? And she had good grades. They weren't like top shelf, like straight A's. She had really good grades, and that was enough. So keep it up. That is something I wish I knew when I was in high school. If I had any idea, because I would have been like, I'd hate to be like, I'd have been like, dude, I could have gotten much better grades easy. I just had to stop not caring about it. You know what I mean? But I didn't think that scholarships were on the table for me. And I was wrong. Silver Shadow says, I had a teacher that said, I don't give A's. And I solved that problem by switching to a different time slot that was taught by a different instructor. That's smart. That's being resourceful right there. You know what I mean? That's awesome, Mandy. I love hearing that. I love it. Go get it, Dean. Talk to Etho about cheese. That is one of the loosest prompts I've ever heard in my life. What did you just say that for? All right, what do I do? I think, let me do this. I'm going to make this all blue, because if I were Gigabu die, I'm going to make this all blue. And then we'll see if I want to widen the path later, right? We'll cross that bridge in 2 seconds here. And I think we're actually going to, it's not going to break that. That's okay. I'm not worried about this, because this whole thing is going to be terraformed over. And we know that. I think this is going to be what I end up doing. Meaning, what I'm doing is my entrance, is this pathway going to be this simple? Blue walls, blue ceiling, blue floor, white strip? No, that's just the foundation. And the rest of it, I think, will reveal itself once I create this foundation. That's what I'm kind of going for here. And it's crazy, people. I got to tell you, I really want to break this about myself. I'm not even joking. I know I should be in creative, and it would be so much easier, but something about being creative, this is weird. Something about being in creative finds a way to semi-thwart my creativity. And I hate it. That's the reality, though, you know? That's just what it is. This is too far. This went too much. It's supposed to only be here. Yeah, you went too far back there. Yeah. Okay. Carve this out, carve that out, carve all of this out. Make sure I'm doing this right. Where's the wall? This is fine, right? It should be blue above that. There it is. There is. I was like, there should be blue right here. What's up? Is that Klim? Is your name Klim? Is that Klim? I like that. Look at this. Look what Bob said here. Necessity may be the mother of invention, but constraint is the father of creativity. Interesting. I don't hate that. That's a good line. I killed it with that pronunciation with Klim. Wait, did I kill it like I butchered it or I actually smashed it? Can you imagine trying to learn this language? Like, what is it? Killed? Smashed? Eat? I smashed it. Okay. I totally ate. Like, we're not, it doesn't make any sense. Hot Wheels freak says, what's up, Skiz? What's up, Hot Wheels? 78 months. Let me read this. Okay. This is not a DNR. This is from Anonymous. It says, Skiz, advice on pulling yourself out of a really dark time in life. I'm 26. In the past few years, I've really struggled to find my way, many reasons. But I'm tired of feeling sorry for myself and want some tough, loving words to get myself back on track. You know, obviously easier said than done. Everybody's had those moments where you kind of feel like it's just a little easier to swim down, right? I'm not immune to it, okay? I'm not immune to it. You want some vulnerability here? I'm going to do this. I'm going to give you a little bit of vulnerability for you, okay? Just going to put it out there. First of all, we're going to hype on the Fairy Elise with the 22 months on that tier 1. You're amazing. Aussie Joe gifting out 10 subs. Outstanding. Get those buddy bombs rolling. I went to a pretty dark place-ish when my daughter went off to college. That was because it was so far away and it was very hard. And I started to, I would argue, play a little bit too much with the bottle. You know what I mean? Because I was so sad. I was so sad. And then I kind of lean into it. And I was still sad the whole time. And then when she tore her ACL, that was some of the lowest I've ever felt in my entire life. And I couldn't believe how much I would have given anything to go back to the times right before she tore her ACL. You know what I mean? Like, and because everything is relative and you're making these choices and stuff. Doesn't mean that they're not real sensations and that they're not real. But what I would recommend for you is the following. I would recommend that you come up with at least one thing a week that you do for yourself. At least one, it could be more than one. I'm saying just like at least one thing a week that you do for yourself. It could be going to the movies. It could be going out with some friends. It could be, going doing like a poker night or whatever. I'm sort of projecting there, but it's something that you enjoy. So pick one thing a week that you have something to look forward to. 2, I would heavily encourage you to, if you're not already, I would encourage you to get a routine at the gym. There is something so huge about what working out can do for you. It's such a big deal. It's not about what it does for you physically. It's about what it does for you mentally. It is a very, very big deal. I don't have the acumen to explain what happens to you chemically in your brain when you do that. But this is a big deal. I would also encourage you to make a very deliberate change in diet if that's something that you need to do, because I don't remember who it was, but somebody had said, I think it was Jim Carrey, and I don't know how true this is, but they had said, and it was amazing. They said everybody suffers on some degree from some form of like depression, right? Everybody, some's more severe than others. And that's something that we unfortunately need to learn to live with. However, when you're not eating right and not exercising and not sleeping, you're not even giving yourself a fighting chance. So I would encourage you to really make some serious changes health-wise, because it helps all the other decisions. You know what I mean? And then on top of all of that, I would encourage you, and this is not for everybody, but I think it's not a terrible idea to go talk to somebody, like a professional. You know what I mean? Everybody thinks that going and talking to like a psychologist, or I'm sorry, a psychiatrist, they think it's some sort of form of weakness. It's not. It's not. I'm telling you, they're just going to do a good job putting things in perspective and giving you a set of optics that you were lacking before. That's it. Yeah, therapy is good. Some people think that therapy is a bad thing. Now, let me be clear here. I'm sure there's cases out there where it didn't have the desired effect, and that's all. That's fine. That's if that ends up doing you, worse for you, that's a risk I'm willing to take. So you know what I mean? It's important. It's very, very important. And if people want to think that, seeking professional help is a form of weakness, they're allowed to think that. I happen to not think that. I don't think that's the case. I've seen it do too much good in the lives of the people that I love. I've seen it do far too much good. You know what I mean? And so I would very much encourage that. But here's the deal. All the things I just said, it doesn't mean that is the magic formula. I think it's a good thing to do, what I just said. Doesn't mean it's going to fix everything. It means it might. And I don't think it's going to make things worse. However, my advice could make things worse. I don't care. I think I'm right. And I think that right now, because your words were very deliberate, it's how do I put this? The words carried a lot of gravity. I heard what you said, is what I'm saying. I heard very much what you said. And that took a lot to say that. But it also meant that part of you, not all of you, but a little bit of you, it's a little bit, has gotten a peek at rock bottom. And because of the word choice that you were saying there, you know what I mean? There was something very, very deliberate and very powerful about you saying, I'm done feeling sorry for myself. That means you've had it. That means you're hungry. I dig that, man. Go eat and smash it and kill it. Again, trying to learn this language. I have no idea how anybody does. I've thought about that. The way we talk in the English language in general, like I'm like, I can't imagine being somebody trying to learn this language. It makes no sense. Have you guys seen that guy? Look at this. Aries Cloud says, I hate actually going to therapy, but once I've gone, I realize how much it helps. It does. It's crazy. So many people, I don't know how that happened. I don't know when or where all of it, like it just, you know what I think it is, dudes? Let's have some fun here. I think I talked about this a little bit on the podcast. I think that the reason therapy still, this is, guys, for the record, I have zero studies on this. I am not a professional. These are my thoughts. I think the reason that therapy has the stigma of being associated with weakness is because treating the mind is still arguably pretty new, right? And what I mean by that is, and again, to get ready for this season's project of the shadow work, I did a little research on Carl Jung's book, and it was a tough read, and I will never be able to finish it. It's more of a reference book because the translation to English is just so broken and weird, and I swear there's pages missing, I swear. Anyways, one of the things pointed out in it is quite interesting. Go with me on this. When we first, before we had any sort of concept of veins and blood and muscle and stuff like that, trying to treat a very bad laceration, I'm going obviously a long time ago before medicine, a lot of trial and error. Pack it with dirt. I don't know. Hold it. Maybe sometimes let it bleed out. I mean, they did that a lot. Cut them and let them bleed out. Like maybe that's good. I don't know. Like there was so many tests and guesses that what we were doing on how to treat the body that through trial and error, and leeches. Let's put some leeches on. Where there's so much trial and error that a lot of mistakes had to be made. and we still make mistakes today, but we've come a tremendous, I think we can all agree that in the world of like medicine and like just the medical industry with like surgery and stuff, we have come so far. We have come so far as a people in regards to what we can do, like surgically and with medicine. It blows my mind, but that was obviously through a lot of trial and error, a lot of science. I think that, and this is what I was reading in the book, and I completely agreed, is that when it came to treating the mind, it's the same story. We're kind of trying certain things. We don't really know. You know what I mean? We don't like, I try this, try that. And when it works, it works. And here's a situation to where getting some help from a therapy standpoint, I've seen it work too many times to dismiss it. Right. But some people would say, maybe try hypnosis. I don't know. I don't know. I have no experience with that, but it's one of those things where it's like, I think that's why it has a stigma, because people are like, oh my gosh, this person's having issues and they got to talk to a professional. That's weakness. No, it's not. The answer is no, it's not. No, it is not. It's like, and for lack of a better phrase, like, and I'm not like judging people who have some sort of aversion to therapy. I'm not doing that at all. But there is a part of me that's like, you know, do me a favor, get over yourself and go get some help, because these people, they dedicate their life to understanding the human mind so that they can help people. You know, just saying. I'm just saying. Oops. You want to know what's crazy is that, like, while somebody like Claire is not a therapist, what she offers people is not terribly far off of it, because she offers people like a toolbox of, you know, how to approach certain things. Very, very healthy way to assess what's in front of you and tackle it accordingly. I think that's awesome. I do. What does this say? Can I ask you something about streaming? I'm a new streamer, and can you give me any tips? You know, honestly, like, and somebody responded. What did they say? Don't do it for the views. Do it for the love of the game. Yeah, that's very smart too. Yeah, and it's hard. That's easier said than done, but that is a good thing to do, right? Do it because you love it. The views aren't always going to be there. You know what I mean? And do you want more views? Of course, we all do. That's the gig, right? Be unapologetically you. It's more advice, I think. But yeah, that also is good advice. Make sure you're having a good time. Make sure you're having a good time, hummingbird. All right, let's get this ceiling done. It's making me bonkers. I'm just going to go up there and do it. Oh my gosh, we're going to have to bring that terraforming way over here. Which is fine with me. Can we go down there? No. All right, there you are, right there. All right, well, like I said, this whole thing's going to be encased in here. I think what I am going to do, though, is... Let's go ahead and block this up so that the view is still that solid blue on your way back. Well, we're going to widen. Yeah, 100%. 100% we're going to widen the stairs. Yeah, we're definitely going to do that. Again, I don't know if this stripe of pearlescent lights is the right thing to do, but we're going to do it for now. Oops. At least for the light, because it's making me crazy. Bump, 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 bump. Okay. So now let's definitely widen these stairs, and the whole thing is going to be a big old beautiful staircase up. Woof. Maybe I'll even have... We'll figure that out in a second. Okay, let's do this. Bop, bop. Bop, bop. We'll do it the whole way across. I'm going to run out, aren't I? If I run out, it's your fault. Because I don't like responsibility. I'm running out. Running out. I gotta get some more stairs. It's always our fault. That's right. I'm not taking responsibility for it. Let's make some more stairs. Really don't have a crafting table in here. It's nighttime again. See, Skizfan gets it. Lame Skyreel. Okay, I am so cannot wait to terraform over this. I hate it. I might do it today. Got to figure out a clever way to get in here too. Can I not pick these up? There we go. Look what you just made me do. You just made me... Look what you made me do! No! I hate it. Fine. All right, now let's go up. I didn't make any more. Making me crazy, guys. Why? There we go. Let's get out of here. Boop, booby doo, booby doo, boo boo. All right, here we go. Now, let's finish the job here. My goodness gracious. Not one chunky monkey. I need to drink some water. Everybody going after Skyreel now? Maddie. Yeah. Why? Yeah. Why don't I just bring a crafting table down with me? In fact, I wonder if I have equipment. I was going to say, because that would have been smart. And what a boring waste of time that is. All right. Let me hop that, hop that, hop that, hop that. Question is, yeah, let's do that. Do do do. Bum, 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 bum. Nope, I hate it. We're doing the single strip again. What if I went like this? No good. We'll find a different way to design whatever this is. What we got to do is we got to finish the job. See? We can't move on until I have filled all of these. Boom, 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 boom. Good. All right, now. Oop, nope. What if, now, how would it look if we straight up rounded these off a little bit? Okay, that looks great. Can I go up or can I not? Not really. I could just do this. Nope. I'm going to do that. I could do that. That's no good. That looks stupid. Bogalix with 1,100 biddies. You're amazing. Did you see what Gem, Green, and Etho did to Impulse and Pearl, launching them thousands of blocks away? Crash this. I did see that. Oh, that was amazing. I know they did that with the wind charges, but I honestly, guys, I still don't fully understand it. I still don't get it. You know what I mean? Like, how did they do that? Like, I know that the pearls were there. They just must have. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I actually don't know how anybody charges those things. Right? The only thing I've done with the wind charges, other than bugging people with them, is when I just did it to where, you know, it was all a bunch of dispensers that were triggered by a single pressure plate to push you out the top of self-actualization last season, yeah? It's Ethos player launcher, but used on a pearl. That's what makes it more confusing, because in order to use the thing, you have to, like, the person has to actually do stuff. You know what I mean, dude? I can't do this. I could do this, but it doesn't work because I want to go up there now. So that's no good. So we're taking these back down. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go up here. Let's finish the job with this here. Okay. Once I have this in, I'm going to feel like we legitimately have the foundation done, right? I got to pick up all this. Okay, Anonymous, I hear you. I hear you. I'm glad that you have that disposition on it, and I would encourage you to pull some levers, get started. I really would. I feel like I want to do this, guys. I feel like... Am I crazy for wanting to do it like this? Oops. I feel like this has to go up like that, in that pattern there. I am so glad I'm going to terraform over this madness. It's so gross. Yes. There's something about this positioning I just love. Look at that. I look like a cheerleader with my pom-poms. Oh, wait. We want to do this. We don't even need that one. That was wrong. The other staircase is missing blue concrete. Well, we're going to have to see what that is. All right, so that is sort of officially done in regards to the foundation of it all. Now, it's super bare and super boring, so we want to... this is not good yet. I got to finish the job. You stay till the job's done. There we go. Name that. That is a name that we've done before, and you guys crushed it. So you better crush it or smash it or eat. Snatch. Fox got it quick. Not going anywhere. You stay till the job's done. Grabs his necklace. Skoosh. Oh, that's a good save. Not the office. Brad Pitt's best role, definitely in the top. I'd agree. It has not been The Office in a while. Friends, Office, Family Guy. It's not Anchorman very often. Okay, let's do this here. Doodly-doo-doo. Oh, I hear a stupid jerk. You know what? I could use a fight. Let's go. Where's Cletus? Where's Cletus? Hey, Cletus. Where's the Enderman? Where you at, homie? I know I heard him. See, now he doesn't want a piece. Is he down in here? Talking smack to a fictitious villain here. Dumbot says, Skiz, I've never seen Friends. Should I watch it? You most definitely should. Now, here's the deal. Friends is an older show, so it's gonna be a little bit older humor, but it really is a good show. However, it does have the capacity to take a couple episodes to warm up to, but I believe it'll happen pretty quick. You know what I mean? It's obviously one of my favorite shows of all time. All right, let's finish the job here. Okay, how's this going to look going down? I hear him again. I keep thinking that's his head, by the way. Come on. Let's peck a fight. Dude, where is he? I hear him. He doesn't want a piece. He just doesn't want it, okay? Can you blame him? Can you blame him? When all I do is smash and eat? That sounded different than intended. All right. Let's do this guy there, this guy there, this guy there. Might as well do this guy here. I don't love this. I don't love this. We're gonna cover this over with carpet later or something. Okay. What's crazy is that. Look at this, guys. Look how uneasy of a feel. That is weird how that is there and that's there. Those do not look. That's like an optical illusion. They do not look like they're the same height. It looks like the one on the left is way higher. Right? That's pretty crazy, actually. It works because the house is going to look wonky also. Exactly. Very good. All right. Now the question is, all right, so this to me is, in regards to this entrance to our storage room, this is just the foundation. So what do we do to make this be not so ugly? And I think it's not a bad idea, to be honest, to have the glass like right around here is where there starts to be glass with a little bit of a pit. And it gets deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper until whoosh. I think that's a good one. That's a pretty good idea. No molos. Evil Notion. Oh my God. Evil Notion. With a $15, yeah, baby, says $15. Little man, put that stuff in my hand. And if that money doesn't show, then you owe me, my jungle love. Oh, yo. I think I want to know ya. Yeah, what? That is J Muse, dude. Oh my gosh. That is amazing. It's old school Clerks, dude. You guys hear that again, dude? I heard it again. Where is this Enderman? You got on stage with J Muse? I'm so jealous, dude. I love that dude. He's so funny to me, dude. Somebody had asked me earlier, I saw it and I forgot. What's the best like celebrity interaction I've ever had or something like that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I would answer that. I don't think I've ever met anybody uber famous. You know what, Evil? I do know that. I actually rated him once. I felt so bad. I rated J Muse, and it was kind of cool to hear him be like, "Whoa, Skizzle Man, thanks." And then he just started having the craziest technical issues ever. And I'm like, oh my God, I've so been there. I know what, and he was getting so frustrated. And I'm like, I feel so bad for him. And now it's one of those things, I actually sent a good size raid to him, and I could tell that he was like, oh, the timing. Oh, I felt so bad for him. Catitude, you were there? I've met Etho, but only not really. You know what I mean? Only here in this world. Guys, I'm like the rest of you, okay? I would love to meet Etho in person. Never gonna happen. We all just need to be cool with that. Am I crazy because I really like that? That was a complete accident at first, but I like it. That looks kind of cool, right? It's kind of neat. It looks like teeth. All right, something belongs here. And what it is, I don't entirely know, but I think... I think I think it's quartz walls in the corner there. Let me see how crazy I am. Can we make walls? I can make walls, right? Am I crazy? I can make walls, right? Can I make walls? Am I imagining? You can't make walls, can you? I'm crazy. Quartz walls? That's not a thing. Why would I think that that's a thing? That's not a thing. Yeah, maybe the pillar. Maybe. Can't make the walls. Something belongs there. I'm not sure what it is, but something definitely belongs there. Right here. And it's some kind of wall thing that attaches to the corners and stuff. Let me do this. For funsies, let's do this. Not that I love this. But we're going to take this. We're going to polish it up. And I don't know. Oh, I have a crafting table over here. I just slammed the door in my own face. I thought I could make walls. I really thought I could make polished diorite walls. Why did I think that? Yeah, maybe pale oak fence. The thing about the wood fences, though, is that they're just a little too thin for the type of vibe I'm going for this. But it's not the worst idea. We could try it. Right? It's going to end up just... I'm going to do it and just so I can look at it, but it's going to end up just being too thin. Yeah, it's the wrong thing. You know what? I think it's as simple as like a potted plant is what belongs there. I think it's just going to be a potted plant, people. Or something. Or maybe like a little seating area. Yeah, dude. Maybe there's a plant right here with some seats. That's a good idea, dude. Just use calcite walls. One of these days, they'll actually allow something to happen with calcite. Right now, nothing. You can't do anything with it. It's just a block. It's just a block. It's a block I like. Ooh, a torch flower. Yeah, don't I need like a sniffer for that or something? Oh, dude. I only have 2. Need literally 1 more. Because I'm wondering, do I put more right there maybe? I think I do. Ooh, yeah, blue glass panes to smooth out the corners. That's a good idea, dude. Here, let me do this. This is good. Let's do this first, and then we're going to try... Oops. And then we're going to try that. Let's just do just a little bit more. And then let's get some blue glass panes. Guys, look at my inventory. I put the glass back. Oh my gosh. Did I not even grab it? Is that what happened? I don't want to look at your inventory. Fine. Oh, I never even grabbed it. Ah. All right, let's see here. Put these guys back. So you're thinking maybe here? Smooth that out there. Gives it even more of a corner. All right, that smooths that out. That does look pretty cool. I wonder about this. This actually looks kind of good. And maybe all of these, right? Anywhere there's a corner. I don't hate that. Kind of dig that, dude. But now I don't have the thing up there, but that's okay because it goes like this. I go hup, and I go hup. And we hup this, hup that, and hup that. It's kind of cool. Definitely need to get maybe a torch flower of some kind. But that really softens this room. That softens the corners and the entrance and everything. right? Come in. It's a really long journey. We need to take this down 1 block. No, I put all the stuff. Oh, no, I didn't. That's kind of cool. That's kind of a cool entrance, right? Right at the top of the hour. So we're going to wrap it up here. You guys have been amazing as always. I have a deadline I have to focus on right now. But as always, you guys are amazing. Thanks for sticking around, having a good time with me. Please enjoy the rest of your day. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I should be streaming again tomorrow. So you guys be good. And we're going to find somebody to raid. Who we raiding? We're looking. You're looking around. You're looking around. You're looking around. I want to read somebody who's not been going too long. What? I'm going to send you over there. What is that game? Oh, I know. Oh, dude. This dude is like the master of this game. You're going to see a master at his craft here. And if you call him that, he's going to be upset that I said that because he's going to be like, no, I can't live up to the hype. All right, guys, thanks so much for sticking around and all the amazingness. I had a good time with you. Thank you for all the amazing stuff with the subs and the gifted subs and my amazing mods. You guys are outstanding. You guys be well. I will talk to you soon. Be good to each other. Goodbye.